Hello and welcome, it's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk, home of the artfully stamped sheets of paper. That's what I'm becoming known for. So if you've never come across my channel before, you're super duper welcome, and please do hang around, have a look at my other videos and see what else I've been doing. So tonight I'm going to be using the stamped One Sheet Wonder from last night and trying to recreate this super lovely little box, because I need to put something in a box and it needs to be basically this size but a little bit bigger. And I've been having a bit of a sort out in my craft room and been coming across some lovely things that people have gifted me over the years. So this was a lovely gift from a friend of mine. Sorry, it housed a gift from a friend of mine, and it's this really kind of like lovely double layered box. So it feels very sturdy because it's got the double layer in it, and then this really pretty lid. So we are going to attempt to recreate this box with this pretty paper, maybe put some embellishments on the top. We'll see how we do. And yeah, hopefully have some fun, guys. So welcome, and I'm just going to get my comments up so I can read what you're saying to me. Do share this out with some friends if you want to have a bit of a hangout tonight, have a bit of a chatter. It used to be Thursday nights were like the night to hang out here. They used to be so busy. I don't know what it was about Thursday nights. I think people, you know, we're getting near to Friday and I just want to have a little bit of a hangout. So, but there we go. Nowadays, I don't know what nights are going to be the popular nights. It's just different every week now. I've been doing some mad decluttering and clearing today. So my desk space is a little bit limited because I've just got stuff piled up. We're going to be using, when I find it, the Stampin' Up trimmer. I moved it. And I'm going to show you how you can make boxes quite adequately on a trimmer and score. Well, it scores as well, so that's what's super duper handy about this. If you do have one of the lovely scoreboards, that can be useful too. But I do want to show you how you can do it on one of these. So let me just have a look at this measurement. And now my box that I need to create needs to be a little bit bigger than this. So I'm going to take a quick measurement and write out some numbers, because my brain just doesn't hold numbers at all. And I'm thinking, ooh, what colour should we go for? I think a nice bit of that gorgeous grape or Highland heather. Oh, I don't have much gorgeous grape, so we'll go with the Highland heather, I think. That will match nicely, won't it? Yes. Gorgeous. Hi, Helen. Hi, Anne-Marie, Lorraine, Wendy, Deborah, Linda, Liz. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I did share this out everywhere, didn't I? I think I did. Maybe this is just a slow evening. Slow evening for some people. Okay, so my box measures 4.5 inches by 5, and I want to go a little bit bigger. So if I use this as my little guide, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I'm going to go to 5 actually. So I'm going to go to 5 inches there, and here I'm going to go to 5.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, like that. And then let's just check. So there's then an inch all the way around. And then there's about 1/2 inch to fold in, which makes it look very neat, I have to say. Very, very neat indeed. So the total amount of card that I need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 inches. Okay, so that's the total amount that I need. so we'll start there, and hopefully I've done my measurements correctly. If not, we'll start again. Okay, so fortunately my A4 cardstock is just over 8 inches, so I can cut that off there. And I need 8.5 inches there. Okay, so now this is where we start to do some scoring. So I need to measure 1/2 inch for the fold inwards. So just make sure that you use your score blade at this point, not your cutting blade. So 1/2 inch plus 1 inch on the turn. Have I got that right? I have. And then we're going to turn it around. Hi Kelly, hi Christine, hi Liz, hi Lynn N, welcome. Are you new, Lynn? Lovely to see you. Okay, so we're going to do 1/2 inch there, and then go in 1.5 inches, but you actually got an inch gap then between the 1/2 inch and the next one. Okay, oops. And then same here, we're going to do the 1/2 inch. Now the other way to do it is that you move your cardstock all the way across, so I'll do that this time to show you how that would work. Oops. So at this point I need to go to, so that would be the 7.5, so I need to go to 6.5 there, and 7.5 there. Right, now is that correct? Yes, that is going well. Okay, brilliant. So then to fold my box in, or to figure out all the different slots and things that I need to cut out, I think I'm going to burnish first. So where's my bone folder? There it is. Hi Deanie Scheifenmeyer. Have I got that right, Deanie? Hi Kathleen Whipple. You're always amazed. Well, you start with the size that you want it to be, basically, and then you need to add measurements for both sides. So it always helps also if you've got grid paper, because you can just draw it, and if each square represents 1 inch or 1 centimetre, depending where you are, it's quite easy to draw it out, because then you see you can, or even if you've got the Stampin' Up! Grid paper, it's actually already in inches or centimetres, so you could draw out your box, and then you just then flip that over and add, and then you just add it all together. If you can do simple maths, you should be able to do the mathematics for boxes. It's just remembering to add all the sides and the bits and pieces that need to be folded and stuff. So, hi Diane Saar. Welcome, welcome. Right, is that all of them? Right, now this is the bit where I'm going to get a little bit muddled, because I need to make sure I cut the right pieces off. So that's going to be folded in. So I don't need these portions here. Oh no, what? Let's get a bit closer in. Oh, Melanie's your sister, Lynn. Oh, welcome. Hi, Melanie's sister. Hi, Margaret. Okay, so we're going to cut that bit off, but we do need this section here, because that's the bit that's going to be holding all the box together. So we're not going to cut that out. So we're just going to cut right down the middle like that. And then we're going to cut this section off there. And then just cut a little notch like that. Get that off. Now this could probably actually be cut a little bit not hinge, what's the word I want? Do a little notch out of there. And then I don't need that section there. Okay, so let me just check I've got that correct. So that's going to be folded in like that, and then that's going to get folded over just to make it all nice and tidy on the inside like that. Okay, so I have got that correct. So we're just going to mirror that then on the other side. So we're going to just cut, actually I'll probably cut a little bit off there as well. So cut down like that, then cut straight down, then cut a little bit off there, then cut that section there, and then cut that straight down. Okay, so then we're just going to do this exactly the same but on the opposite sides. So oh no, what am I doing? Just having to concentrate a little bit here, guys. Oh, more Canadians. So if anyone's free tomorrow and hasn't done my shimmer and water class, my shimmer cardstock and water class, I do have some spare places for that class if anyone is around. So it's 9 o'clock my time, so basically an hour and a half ago it would have started. That's the way I kind of help you with the time zones. Right, so I think this is correct. So that will go in there. Let's burnish that again. Just to help it along. Do you guys want me to go over the measurements again for this one? Okay, so that one's okay, yay, that's working. Okay, so quickly, the measurements were: cut your cardstock to 8.5 by 8, and that's only because I've got a little gift to go inside that fits. 8.5 by 8, and then around every single side you score at 1/2 inch and then 1 more inch. So 1/2 inch and 1.5 inch, or if you, however way you seem to remember it. So 1/2 inch and 1 inch there. Okay, and then basically you just do that all the way around, and then you cut it like so. All right. So if you need to watch this video again, you can do, because thankfully I've not made a mistake. Sometimes I make a mistake, and then then I have to start again. But I don't seem to have made a mistake today, which is very good. Right, so let's get out the Stampin' Seal. Now I did have my Stampin' Seal Plus here earlier today, which I think may be quite good for sticking this down. Oh, where's it gone? I was using it just earlier today. I'm sure I was. Oh, here it is. Okay. Just as an aside, I'll tell you what I was using it for. I was rehousing some colour pencils that I have into these tins that I've had for absolutely ages, and these are by a particular company. They're called Derwent. They're a famous British watercolour company, watercolour pencil company. And I found in my bag of painting things a vintage kind of cardboard box that had some pencils in, but some weren't even the right company. So I've cut a panel out of this old battered box, and I've just put it onto the side, and then this is the list of all the colours actually that you can get, and I've virtually got nearly every single colour actually. I think I'm missing about 4 or 5 because I did buy a whole set of them all. And I've just thought, oh, it's a really nice way to kind of show the packaging off, and it shows me also what's inside my tin. So if you like kind of old packaging and you can't bear to part with it, why don't you spruce up some of your modern packaging and you know, just do a bit of recycling, and then you can still get to enjoy it all. Okay, so let's get this on the road. I'm trying to think of a way of getting the glue on there as well, so that I can just do all the gluey bits in one go. I've just realised that that's meant to be trimmed off. Okay, that's better. So, a bit of glue there. I'm going to put some glue. Oh, come on, don't fall apart on me now. I think it's because I'm doing it at a bit of an angle. Not really meant to do it at an angle. There we go. So, a bit of glue all the way down there. Then turn it around. Pop some glue there and there. Then all the way down there, fold it in, put some glue there, turn it again and put some glue all the way down there. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is just make sure these are burnished right in, because you don't want that to pop open and stick where it's not meant to. So, oh, Bonnie, shut your eyes for a second. Just enjoy my voice, and then maybe they'll calm down. Okay, so then if I bring this up, oh no, what? Bring the camera down rather than me going up. That would be handy. Okay, so then I'm just going to hold my box into position, and then my other finger is just pushing that into place like that. So I'm going to do the same here. So I've got my finger ready to flick that flap into place once I know it's in place, I'm going to just pop it like that. Okay. And then once it's in place, I'm just going to push then these pieces down like that. And there we go, a really lovely, neat. Does that work, Bonnie? No, yeah? Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never had eye drops. Oh, she saw them. Good. Hi, Kathy. Right, now, what I love about this box that my friend gave me, if I can find it again, I did have it on my desk, is she then also put a liner on the inside. So I'm going to just take a little sneaky measurement and see if I can figure out how much smaller she actually made this liner. Let's see. Ooh, so that's 1/8 of an inch smaller, and that's how she did the liner. Right, that's handy to know, because I'm wondering whether or not if I make a lid, if I'm going to have enough to do a liner and then line it with some of that pretty paper. So the important thing is to make my lid. So I'm going to do that first. So we have the original measurement, which is 5.5 by 4 inches, but I don't need the width of it. So I need 5 and 5.5 plus 1/2 inch plus have a look how much she put on the inside. 1/2 inch, but I think I might do 3/8. So 1/2 plus 3/8. So that would mean if I score at 3, hold on, just got to figure this out. So if I score at 3/8 and then add 1/2 inch, that would then take me to, you know what, stuff it, I'm not going to do that. My brain can't take it. I'm just going to do 1/2 inch. Okay, so 5 plus 1/2 and 1/2 is 6. 5 and 1/2 plus 1/2 and 1/2 is 6 and 1/2. So this time I'm going to get my length out of the side and see if I can get the shorter end out of here. So I'm going to see if I can get 6 inches from there. No. I want, 6 inches from there. Then I want my 6.5 inches from there. Yes, Lorraine, what have I done? Yeah, I'm not doing the lid, I'm doing the inside bit at the moment. Oh, hold on. So what did I say? Oh, I know what. Yes, you're right. So, Lorraine, what I'll do is that extra, because I've given myself an extra 1/8. I've got room to do that, haven't I? So if I score it at just under 1/2 inch, like there, so 1/2 inch minus a 1/16, I will then get the wiggle room I need. Yes, I am safe. No, I am going to do the lid, you're right. Okay, so let's go for just under 1/2 inch there. So that means I'm just going to go just under 1/2 inch, 1 inch there. I think that's correct. And I'm going to do that all the way around. So just under 1/2 inch, so it's 1/16 under. Then move it up to 1 inch minus a 1/16. Yes, I am doing the lid, sorry. See, I can go wrong so easily without you guys watching me, keeping a beady eye. Hi, Julie. Oh no! Did it wrong then? Yeah, it's super duper handy, isn't it? Right, I boo-booed up on that bit, but look, if you ever do that, if you put a score somewhere where you don't want it to be, if you get your bone folder, you can do this, look. It doesn't make it perfect, but it helps. It just helps to get rid of it. There we go. Could be worse. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same again by cutting in there and there, and cut a bit off there, and then cut in, cut that off, and then do the opposite. Hi, Serene. Yes, it's got a score blade and a cutting blade. So the score blade is pale grey, and then the cutting blade is a dark grey. So you've got the both on there, which is really handy. Hi, Janice. Okay, so we're going to do all that again where we burnish the edges. And that those measurements have worked out perfectly because I forgot to add the extra bit, but actually by going with the 1/2 inch, it worked out okay. So for those of you who've just joined, you won't understand that I just made nearly made a big boo-boo, but I managed to rescue it. Right, so let's have a see if this... Oh, what have I done? I've been making the lid for the old one. Why didn't anyone stop me? Oh no, even that's not right. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, but it doesn't even fit. How did that not work? I don't understand what I did. It doesn't even fit. I know, but it's not even like I've done it complete. I did 5, not 6. It's good that I have a spare one, isn't it? Right, start again. So 6 plus 1 inch, 6.5 is 7 inches. Right, here we go, people. Hold on to your hats. We're going to whiz through this now. I'm actually going to do the scoring at the same time because I've just wasted like 10 minutes of your lives. Right, let's cut this now. So we need 7.5. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, it's fine. Yes, I'll just make a box to match the lid. You know, it's fine. Exactly, Bonnie. We'll go with that. All right, so I'm scoring, just for the sake of those of you who are just joining, at 1/2 inch minus a 1/16, and then at 1 inch minus a 1/16 to create a lovely, this is going to create a lovely lid, everybody, okay? Great class on how to use the bone folder. Oh no, I did it again. I did it wrong. I did it at, I thought, oh, this time I'm not going to have that awful mistake that I made last time, but no. I still did it in the wrong place. Right, come on. I'm going to do this at double speed now. How to use the bone folder to cover up your boo-boos. Here we go. Look. I'm even going to do that again for you. Right. Now I should be able to do this at double speed now, shouldn't I? Seeing as I've done it 4 times already. 8 times already. Not that I'm counting. that Janice Thompson just joined? Oh my goodness, how embarrassing. She's good at making boxes, everybody. I suggest you go and watch her videos on box making. You see, all those folks of you who go, Ruth, what are you going to do with that one sheet wonder? You see, it's probably best not to know. Right, are we there yet? Slow down. No, I've wasted your time. I've got to get going. I've got to catch up now. If you want to see how to do that, you need to scroll back a bit, because the last time I did it slowly, and you can see what to do. So rewind a little bit if you want to see how I did that. Right, let's see. Need to get my Christmas stamps out, says Julie. Ah. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's better. Right. So, tabs in, tabs in, tabs in. A little bit of a burnish there, a little bit of a burnish there. We burnish there, burnish there. So, I'm going to just pull some glue onto there. Pop some along there. Pop a bit of glue there. You guys following? Well, you should be, because this is like the second time I've done this. Now, if this happens where the glue goes off the edge a little bit, just roll your finger over the side and just push that glue over, because you don't really want that to be sticking out, because then when you adhere it, it will be just a bit of a sticky mess and it will catch on to things. So if that does happen, just roll it. There we go. Right, so let's stick this together. So again, get the corners straight before you push down the flap with your finger. See, I'm pushing it down with my finger there. Push, flap, push together. And what is nice about this tape, it sticks instantly. So it's just worth taking the time to get the corners ready, then push it down, and then you can do your edges. And it just makes them feel nice and sturdy by having that little inner piece that sticks in. Right, let's see if that worked. Ta-da! There we go, that worked. Phew. Right, it is a little bit loose, so I'm wondering whether we could maybe just decorate the sides and just put an extra layer all the way around. Let's see how much I've got here. So if I just cut these into what's that, 7/8 strips. Actually, maybe even more than that. 1 inch minus a 1/16. We'll go very thin. Add a pretty ribbon. Oh, what, round the edge? I'm not sure if I've got anything as thick. We'll give this a go. I was thinking of putting some nice ribbon over the top of it, to be honest. So pop that there. May as well use this paper up. Okay, so I need 2 that are And I'm going to measure again. What do they say? Measure twice, cut once. So just so that I'm absolutely sure. So that one is 5.5 inches. So I need 5.5 minus a 16th. Sometimes it's easier to think like that rather than, you know, go to the round numbers first. I'm trying to find the prettier ends. So just double check. 5 inches. Oh yeah, Paula, I did that a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, use it as for gorgeous posies. If you look back a couple of weeks ago, I think unless somebody else did it before me and I didn't realise, but I definitely did it the other week. Oh, that one just flipped. Okay, so just double checking I've got the right side. Okay. Oh, thank you, Paula. Oh, well, enjoy having a look around. There's... Oh, nearly got the wrong one there. Plenty to see. Where are you from, Paula? Are you on Artful Stampin Space as well, Paula? Excuse me. Right, let's see if that's made it a bit more snug. Yes, that's worked. That's great. Okay. Right, now because I've ended up lining the outside, I'm wondering whether just to leave the inside or I could use that piece just to create a little bit of a liner. Or I could just create a liner with a darker piece of cardstock. That might be nice. So go for a bit of, I don't know, Blackberry Bliss, or let's see what I've got in my scrap pile. Sometimes it's worth checking the scraps. No, I don't have anything. That had a crease in it, so I'm not using that. Oh, nice bit of gorgeous grape. That would look nice. Okay, so 6 by 6.5, and then if I just add on maybe 3/4 of an inch because I want it to come a bit higher. So let's do the maths. 6 plus 3/4 plus 3/4, and then 6.5 plus 3/4 plus 3/4 is, so 3/4 plus 3/4 is 1.5. So that's 7.5. So that'll be half an inch more, so that'll be 8 inches. So let's do, but I'm actually going to score a little bit in because I want it to be smaller. 7.5. Oh, Bermuda Bear, yes, yes. That would have been nice. I could maybe do that on the inside. Right, what am I doing? 8. There we go. Yes, but I'm going to do a 16th in the other way now. So, right, I've got a reconfigure my brain for that one. So because I want it to be smaller, I'm going to have it overhang by 3/4 plus the 1/16, which is that point there, 3/4 plus 1/16, which is basically 1 inch minus 3/16. Is that right? Yes. Yes. Night, Scarlett. So basically, when you're doing a liner for a box, it needs to be a little bit smaller, and if you're doing a lid for a box, it needs to be a little bit bigger. And this one's a little bit easier to cut because I'm not having the notch. Not the extra, not notch, the extra lip. Night, Reet. Take care. Now, of course, you can use wet glue, but I would suggest you have your spare fingers. Do you know what your spare fingers are, everybody? Let's test, see if you guys, how long you guys have been watching for, if you know what I mean by your spare fingers. Oh, also tonight, please remind me, I have to do the drawing for the cards I made last week. You have to comment on the video, and I was going to do a draw. Yes, I'm surprised we haven't got more Australians. Usually Australians are waking up now. Pegs, that's right, Christine. So, yeah, if you need to glue things and you want to hold things in place, pop your peg on while it dries. Oh, you are kidding me. What did I do wrong this time? Right, no one say a word. No one say a word. because you obviously didn't notice when I made that boo-boo. Make sure I got this right. Yep. I really am clearly not the box queen, am I? I'm the queen of box boo-boos. I think these are the sort of things I really should practice off camera. Anyway, this is how to fix it if you make a mistake, everybody. Right. It's just paper. You're quite right. Right, let's see. Is there enough glue on there? Yes. Fortunately, I hadn't pushed it down really hard. I think if I'd really burnished those corners, I would not have been able to have got that glue back off. But I hadn't, so that's kind of good, really. I think this should be renamed Stampin' Seal Plus, but if you make a boo-boo, you've got a bit of time to undo it. I know that probably wouldn't fit on the packaging, but, you know, it would be an accurate description. Keeping it real. Learning to fix mistakes is invaluable. Absolutely, Janice. Oh, wrong way. So now I think I've got it correct. Ta-da! Now, who was saying we should have a lovely blue? Actually, no, I'm not going to put a blue because the gift is blue. That's all I'm going to say. The gift is blue. So let's get some ribbons. And, ooh, I'd like to put some gold on there because the gift has got some gold on it. And I'm just going to see the colour of the gift. Oh my goodness, it's like mint macaron. So I think some nice mint macaron with some gold. And maybe some of that as well. I think that could look rather pretty. Hi Nessa. Oh, look at that. Probably doesn't need to be quite as big as that, but doesn't that look luxurious? Right, I'm just going to undo that because, as I said, it probably doesn't need to be as big as that. So I don't need so much on that side. I'm going to just pull that through. Now, if you don't want your bows to end up with like a fold on the end of the ribbon, because sometimes if you just pull your bows like that, that's what ends up happening. Make sure you insert like 2 fingers into your bows as you pull them, and that way you'll always get that lovely curve on your bow, not a point like that. So if you like a big full bow, definitely recommend that's what you do. So. And now there's no reason why the little gold loops, they can be a little smaller. Okay, so let's cut that then. Put some nice little points on there. Okay. Oh, what was that, Vanessa? My dad had surgery today. All went well. Fantastic, Nessa. Good. Now I'm wondering whether to do a little flower on the top there. So, oh, actually, maybe a butterfly. Or a tag. Ooh, I don't know what to put on it now. Could put birthday wishes on there. And emboss it in gold. Yes. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Birthday wishes. Put my little embossing buddy up. No, don't fall off your chairs, people. I'm doing some embossing. Now, I'm planning to use the storybook punch. I think it's called the story, but that one. So I want it there. Get the gold. To be honest, it's probably going to be better than the gift. it's just a sweet little gift. Very, it's a very sweet gift, but it's not the most valuable gift in the world, shall we say? But I chose it because I thought this person would like it. So. Okay, so this, I'm going to put a hole at the top there. So I'm going to push the sentiment down a little bit because I want a bit of space to put my hole there. And I think it would be nice if we do a little bit of extra luxury gold around. So what you can do is you get your ink pad and so this is a Versamark ink pad. It's a special ink that's nice and sticky, ready for the gold powder to go onto. Well, it doesn't have to be gold, it'd be whatever colour you want, but this is gold. So I'm just going to pop that in. I'm just going to get my tweezers for this actually. And then you can just pick up some gold all the way around. Oops. Give it a tap. Take off the excess. Put your lid on. That's the most important bit. Then you need something just to hold down your piece. And try and avoid the bits that you've already done. Okay. So let's see what that looks like with a hole punched out. I'm wondering what a little butterfly as almost like a hole reinforcement there would look like. See if I can get a hole right in the middle there. Oh, not too bad. So if we stick that over the top, it just helps to reinforce that hole. Sorry, anyone had heard that noise? That was the glue farting. It wasn't me. Got a bit too much there. Little touch of class, yes. There we go. Don't think it needs anything else. I'm going to use this gold thread that I had from earlier. Now you almost have to retwist it because it likes to come apart as soon as you cut it. There we go. I think some nice little gems would look nice on there. Now, I did think the lovely little gold ones that I've got, but I don't seem to have found them from last time. No, but I do have some little turquoise sequins here. It's all in the detail. It is indeed. So let's pop just a little sequin. Little tiny one. And another little tiny one. Oh, actually, there's a nice pale blue on there. And then we'll pop the dark one. Oh, thank you. What, the turquoise and the blue, do you mean? Or the mint macaron? Seriously, everything. Have you just watched me make this box or not? It's taken me an hour. After what? 2 lots of boo-boos? I wasn't keen on mint macaron, but it's growing on me. Yeah, I think any colours that you find difficult, put them with something else. Yeah, it's all about the combinations as opposed to the actual colours sometimes. Now, I quite like having a big zhuzhi bow, but these big bits are kind of... Anyway, there we go. Got a little bit of shadow going on my table, so it's probably not showing it off quite to its best. Is that better? There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Let's try and move the bow around. There we go. Oh, now where's the other bow? Ah, it's stuck in there. Okay, let's pull this apart. There we go. That's better. You get to see it all now. So that's the pool party sheer ribbon. That's the mint macaron woven. But that comes with something else. Oh, what does that come with? Does that come with the copper? Yeah, that comes with the copper. That comes from the lovely autumn suite in the mini catalogue. Ooh, I forgot about this stuff. Shimmery crystal effects. I'd forgotten about this stuff. You know what? I'm going to put some right around the edge. And then by tomorrow, that should look amazing. And I'll take a photograph so you can see what that looks like. Gotta have a bit of shimmer on top of gold. You know, if we're going to go blingy, we may as well go all out. Oh, I've just had a brainwave. Watch this. Oh, look at that. See, more is more when it comes to embellishing. So this is going to dry clear and sparkly. Probably not best to do it on the actual gift, but, you know, it was an afterthought. You put some on holly berries. What a great idea. I'd forgotten I had this. Can you guys see that? So that will dry clear, and then there's sort of little flecks of glitter in there. So that should look pretty amazing. I'm wondering whether to put some on the inside. Just going to slide that off a second. Right, stay there, don't move. You can get... No, you can't get crystal effects, but you can get shimmery crystal effects. You know what? You know what I shouldn't have done? I shouldn't have glued that to the inside because it shows on the inside. I should have glued it to the outside. Too late now. Never mind. Ooh, I wonder if I could put a ribbon liner. Just thought I've got some retired ribbon down here. Who remembers fresh fig? This is fresh fig. Not quite thick enough. Oh, I've got some of this though. Oh well, that is a thought though. If you want to make it look extra posh, you can line the inside of your box with some ribbon. No, wrong colour. This is my retired box here, you see. Retired, but still love it. Look. Oh, look at the crushed velvet. No, it's not crushed velvet, it's just velvet. Ooh, that would look nice as a trim, wouldn't it? But no, I think I've done enough. We won't overkill it. So there we go. Right, thank you all for your company. Always great to have you with me. I'm a ribbon hoarder. Well, this is a really good way to use up ribbon. Also, if you're giving a gift to a crafter, they will so love you because you're sending them 3 lots of ribbon. They'll love it. You know, my upline is notorious for using ribbon on her gift packaging. She absolutely loves it, and so it's partly thanks to her that I use up my ribbon, because you know what happens, you end up just hoarding it, not using it, and just not being enjoyed, because at the end of the day it sits in your box on your shelf and it only gets seen when you pull it out, and the whole point is to use this stuff up, and I'm learning just to get on and do that, because otherwise nobody enjoys it. So use your stuff up. Let someone love it and enjoy it. Right. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, everybody who shared out as well. And please do, if you want to shop for any of these products and you live in the UK, France, Germany, Holland or Austria, you can shop with me. artfulstampin.stampinup.net, I believe that's a direct link. There's a direct link to my shop as well in the description. Also, if you want to support my channel, if you can't shop with me and you want to find a way of just supporting what I do, then a fabulous free way to do it is to give me a thumbs up. Also, share this video out with any friends. Please don't share my video on Facebook groups that don't allow link sharing, okay? Just be aware of that for some Facebook groups, they're quite strict about that kind of thing, and I don't want to upset people. And if you would like to gift me monetarily, then you can also super chat me or send PayPal. So I have a PayPal me button as well. But that's not an obligatory thing. It's just, I know I have some lovely friends around the world who'd like to support my channel. And basically, I just spend the money on more stamps so that I can create more videos. So it's just a way of kind of keeping the content fresh, and so that, you know, you get new ideas from me. So thank you for spending time with me. Hello, Miss Kay. You snuck in there. And you are benefiting Australian demonstrators. You do know that. I do. Yes, I have loads of Aussie demo friends and New Zealand demo friends and American and Canadian and where's Reet from? I think Reet's from the Netherlands. So no, all over Europe and wherever. So it's just lovely to make connections with everybody. So yeah, please just drop a line if you want to say hello to me, or if you want to be in contact. And I use all the usual social media: Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. And you can, of course, email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. Thank you, Kay Jones, my lovely online assistant. Have a great evening, everybody. If I do come on tomorrow, it may be earlier because I do have a class tomorrow night. Again, if anyone wants to join in that class, it's not too late to book. I have 4 spare places. So it's 9 o'clock my time. So it is 2.5 hours ago it would have started, but tomorrow. So if you do want to, email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I'll get you booked in. I'll sort out the payment. Lots of love to you all. Take care for now. Bye.